Hello everyone, welcome to this new video of How To Tuesdays. In this video I'm just going to go over how to add light and shadow into your drawing. So I've got my image here in Photoshop, and as you can see my different layers have the shadow and also the lighting. So we'll just go through how to do that quickly, as it will add more depth to your image. First, we need to establish where your light source is going to be. So mine is going to come from the top left corner. So that's going to hit most of her face, on the side of her throat and on her shoulder, and behind her head is where the darkest bit is going to be. So all you need to do is we need to add a new layer. So let's put the shadow in first. You want to make this a multiply layer. This will allow everything to be shown underneath like a proper shadow. So you want to go for a nice cool colour, and you're going to turn your opacity right down, otherwise it'll just come up really black, so we don't want that. So let's have a look at where we're going to put our shadow. So I'll just do an example here under her jawline. So just thinking about where the shadow is going to be, and because we've got our opacity down, we don't want to lift and reapply the pen onto our tablet or onto our screen, otherwise it will add a new layer of opacity, as you'll see in a moment as we'll go over this again and make it slightly darker. So as you can see, I just wanted that slightly darker, so I'm just going to go over what we've just done, and because I've lifted and reapplied my pen tool, it's going to add another layer of colour, so it's building up the layers of opacity. Because we haven't got it at 100%, eventually you would be able to get it at maximum opacity if you kept applying and applying. So it's basically like different layers of paint, you're going to get it brighter and brighter. So I'm just going to add a bit of shadow where her hair, so like we said, the back bit of her hair is going to be the darkest, as it's not where the light source is going to hit. So you can really just have fun with this and just play around with this. There's lots of different ways you can do it until you're happy with it. So I'm just going to do the lips now. So to create multiple darker shadows, so I've just gone over the inner bit of the lips, as it would be darker where the crease is. To make that look a little bit softer, we're going to grab our eraser tool and again turn the opacity down, and we're just going to go over that harsh line, so it's just going to soften that, just so that it blends in a bit nicer. And again, we're just going to grab our eraser tool again, and we're just going to soften these edges out, just like when you're contouring with your makeup. You put in your darkest values first, and then you just blend, blend, blend. Okay, so to do your light layer, you're going to add a new layer and click on overlay. That is the layer type that you need, not multiply. This time you're going to use overlay. So this kind of works in the same way as the multiply layer, but it's great for lighter colours. It allows it to shine on top of what you've already painted, and it really gives that lighting effect because it just sits on top of the different colours and interacts with them different. So again, you're going to want to turn your opacity down and make sure you choose a nice light warm colour. So you're just going to paint on where the light's going to hit the face. So this part is all about personal preference. If you want the light to be more of a warm, darker light, you can go more reddish with your tone, or you can go more yellow, or you can go more white. It's completely up to you, whatever looks good. Again, keeping the opacity down so you can just keep building on top and get the effect that you want. So it just gives quite a nice warm glow. And you can see already how this flat image is now being brought to life with just 2 simple layers. So if we turn our layer on and off, you can see here where the light is really hitting the face. Just gives it a nice warm kind of feel, makes it more personal, it gives more of a feeling to the image, and also it makes it look more realistic. So I'm just going to go back in and I'm just going to make the line of the light a little bit sharper. I feel like it's going slightly too over the nose, so we're just going to sharpen that edge up. So please comment down below if you like this video. Please give me any more suggestions for some how-to Tuesdays, and please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you know when you've got your next video. Thank you so much for watching.